All right, so now we're going to be going into knife defense number 4. So this is where we have a change. Knife defense number 1, 2, and 3, we're coming in straight. Number 3 is a very flexible one where it can be straight, overhead, angle, and everything else because it's just kicking that leg, blocking and kicking that leg, getting your distance. Number 4 is going to be an ice pick. Now notice I don't say overhead because no one ever ice picks like this. Everybody's seen that one parody where there's a karate master that doesn't know what he's doing and he's telling the person to ice pick straight. I can't name names because obviously those names are protected by copyrights and everything else, but everybody's seen that. So the idea is when he's ice picking me, he's coming in, maybe here, maybe he's coming in lower because he's mad right here. So there's a couple things I need to do. Number 1, I have to get myself offline. And number 2, I have to move in. So notice that I get myself offline and I moved in fast. I did not stay there. Now if he's coming in at my chest, the same thing happens. And so he goes even lower at my chest. See how the same thing happens. Now once you see this, because this is important, I'm getting my hook in on his arm, but you can see the blade right here is still cutting me. And that is totally fine. You are going to get cut. That is a reality of knife defense. So with this being said, we will continue with the technique from here. So again, when he's coming in, 1, see I'm getting myself low and I'm hooking in and I'm keeping somewhat of a high block. I don't want him driving down. Now if I stay here like this, he's going to drive straight through my chest. So you have to drive in and get low. 1, right here. You see how I have a low base? From here, this elbow is coming up quickly, just like if I was doing a cover for a haymaker. So elbows coming up quickly, I'm rolling that tricep, I'm keeping this hook, I'm driving down to my knee immediately. Now I don't like dropping onto my knee, but there are cases where I will. This is one of them. Now I'm going to hold it in my hip right here. It's going to be a hard time getting him down, but on this one, we can get him down pretty quick. I'm going to give one hard strike right about an inch above the elbow joint. Ha! Then from here, I'm going to roll him forward and circular at the same time. Push forward, pull circular with my leg, 1. What this does is it flattens him out. Now notice that my hand is on the back of his tricep, the other hand is on the back of his, on his wrist right here. Now one thing I want to mention is try as hard as you can to get them palm down, not palm up. So when I rolled him, I rolled and pushed his palm down, so that way it's keeping that knife flat. But number 2, it actually helps him stay flat. Now from here, this leg draws up and I put the inside knee. This is a wrong mistake right here, putting the outside knee. It creates a big misbalance for your body to be able to hold a person. So I put that inside knee here, the outside knee stays back into the outside. Now if he tries to stand up from here, it's hard, okay? It's going to be next to impossible if I lift my hands up. Now the beauty of this is we can practice this all day long. It's going to put pain on him, but because of the floor, being the floor, it will not actually break the arm until I yank up here, okay? So once I do get this yank up, a lot of times people start letting go of that knife. For whatever reason, he doesn't let go of that knife, that's fine again. We push, squeeze, and start taking it, and I'll stand up with the knife. See how I just have that blade here? Let me show you that again. So I'll just kind of push, down, squeeze, and unroll. And see how I put pressure with the knife on him as I stand up. Notice I'm not trying to stab him or slice him or anything else like that. Once I have this knife, if he's not fighting me, that's called murder. That's not self-defense. Okay? So again, from this position, 1, notice that I got down low and quick. Now watch my hips transition. 2, see, it's a quick transition, but I have to engage my abs. So once we do this, let me show you that again. Those are my knees. Now, right here are my abs. So with my abs there, there's a couple things. I'm getting sliced on this wrist. I can feel it, okay? And I'm totally fine with that because it's the outside portion of my wrist here. Now, am I gonna bleed a lot? Yes, but it's not gonna have him ice picking me over and over and over again. Now from here, I'm going to strike and just try to attack the capsule of the elbow. Then I'm going to walk it forward and try to be circular. Now, so that way the camera can see, I'm staying close to him here. 1, 2, 3. I'm keeping this here, this leg moves out, and I pull up as hard as I can, just like this, okay? You want to yank up, okay? There's no way to hold this person down forever, so yank up as hard as you can and attack the elbow. When I attack that elbow, if it snaps it, that's a good thing. It's not going to kill him, okay? And if I have to, I will work on taking that knife away. And see, I'll just put pressure on the knife onto his hand. So, when you attack the elbow, breaking an elbow in knife defense is never a bad thing. Be very, very careful in practice though, because some people are just a little bit more sensitive than others. And when you pull up, they'll go, okay, I can pull up a little bit more, I can pull up a little bit more. They're flexible. People that they don't feel the pain in their elbows won't feel the pain until their elbows just snap. So you start feeling it to where it's pulling up and hyperextending, just let go. Know that you can hyperextend it. That's enough, okay? So at speed, it looks just like this. Ha! 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 And that is knife defense number 4. Thank you very much.